Hey.
So I'll wait till you can see if anyone pops on. I mean, I will speak, guys, so when you do pop on, if you can let us know what the audio is like. Are we still alone?
We're still alone. See what I'll do. Oh, someone's on. Hi Emma, hi Steve.
Hi guys. As always, if you can let us know if the audio is working okay, because we have got the mics clipped on.
Hi Deborah. Hi Holly. If you can share this out for us as well, guys, that would be much appreciated.
Just to test the mics, I'm going to walk away while Adam says something behind the camera, because we want to know that these are working to give you the best one we can.
Welcome Krista, Haunted Scouse supporter. Lovely, thank you very
Hey,
much.
about time too, Krista.
All right, Chris.
So yeah, so guys, if you can just let me know, can you hear both of us clear?
Hi to everyone just jumping on. Hi Lisa, hope you're okay.
Hi guys,
Hi,
Krista,
Deborah.
thank you so much. You now get 10% discount on your event tickets.
Not any that you've already bought though.
Yeah, it's not retrospective, so yeah, tell Ronnie he's got to put his hand in his pocket. He's got big pockets, got big pants.
So yeah, I hope we're all okay, and I hope this has surprised you for a Saturday night. Anyway, it's we can't promise it's going to be better than Ant or Deck and the 1% Club that I'd usually be watching, but yeah, it's excited to be back, mate.
We are. We've actually got Wi-Fi this time, so we've actually obtained some Wi-Fi from the neighbour. So thank you very much to Carol for that. Yeah, so we're hoping, we have tested it. And it was okay when we tested it, but as my top says, the curse is indeed real. So anything could happen.
Even Mike, hope you're okay, mate.
Hi, Mike. Hi to anyone I've missed, by the way. But yeah, I may as well talk you through the bits of kit that we've got laid out, and I think it's probably easier to have a little tour. We'll go upstairs and then we'll start. I'll take the S-Box upstairs or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, so guys, like last time, we haven't put a K2 next to the Bible like we had in the episode because we've got Wi-Fi running on here, so the K2 would be going off its head. Cat ball on the Bible, REM pod. We've got a few cat balls dotted about. So obviously it looks lovely now, but I'll just quickly turn the light off and then on again.
Yeah, definitely has a different feel when all the lights went off
It's a
before.
bit moodier and there's a lot more of a vibe to it. In fact, I might leave that one off till we come back down.
It's not too bad, to be honest, with the landing one. Cheers, Steve. Thanks very much, mate. Much appreciated as ever.
Oh, thank you, Steve. Thank you. But yeah, so we've got a camera set up there. We haven't switched our cameras on yet because last time we did that and all the batteries ran out by the time we were starting to film the night.
Got too excited, didn't we?
Yeah. We've got a different camera angle this time. We didn't have that one last time.
Yeah, we didn't set one up in here, and then the amount of noises and bits and bobs that we heard, so we just thought actually we'll make sure it's different from the last one and definitely give you some different perspectives and some different angles of the place as well.
Yeah, exactly. Still got a few little bits of kit on here that we're still setting up. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so obviously, the kitchen. But yeah, so last time, guys, we didn't really do too much out here, and as Adam said, it was thanks to the lock-off in the coal shed and the one in the hall that some of the noises got captured more, especially like the sound of something dropping in here. Yeah. It is going to be interesting to, I mean, this camera is showing what would have been a hotbed of activity for the whole family. That's the thing. You kind of forget sometimes. That's the front door. I know there's another door there, but the thoroughfare of here, obviously Adam just wants to hear.
One day, maybe tonight.
It might just happen.
Cheers, Ron, mate. Thanks very much.
Cheers, big guy. Thank you. But yeah, we can't. Adam will show you. In fact, I can nip forward and open the door because we got the paratunes in there. But we're not going to walk through there, guys, because when we tested it, we kind of had a signal drop as soon as we got by that door.
Evening, Paul. Hope you're okay, mate.
Hi, Paul. But for obvious reasons, for those that don't know the story of the coal shed, I should be okay if I stand here to say it. The story of the coal shed is that the dad went in there to get some coal, because we're talking about the 70s now, and what happened was he saw a dark figure come towards him. He probably made a similar sound to that. And then the door shut over him, but he couldn't get the door back open. That's supposed to be one of the things where that terrified the point that he actually started to believe, was it Julie, the girl's name, of what was going on. So you'll forgive us that our memory of the details of the family and everything is sketchy. We really should have read up on what our notes were before we came back again.
Yeah, but sometimes it's, you know, some of it is kind of been lost in history and stories and handed down, hasn't it? So some of it is maybe sensationalised to the point where it's like, oh, well, did that? But we know this has got documented history here, so it's just trying to investigate that and see what happens, isn't it?
Exactly. You know, there's no actual history of anyone being hung around here. You know, there's no history of a monastery. There's no proof that why would there be a monk here? And we're not belittling the haunting of the Black Monk of Pontefract. It may well just be that shadow figure to them appeared like a black monk. So therefore, that's where that idea has come from, that it was a monk. You know, but then, if you can only go back so far researching, then for all we know, there might have been something else in this area. You know, at the end of the day, we're on the top of a hill here as well, so why wouldn't you build something up here?
Ian and Kaz, hope you're okay.
Hi, Kaz.
So yeah, there's a rempel on the floor. There's a random red marble that we actually found on the floor halfway through setting up, which I can't believe we didn't see. Don't know if it was put there or we've just missed it, but again.
It was on the floor here, guys, here. And you can see we've walked through setting up cameras and all kinds, and we haven't kicked it, we haven't stood on it. It may have been there all night since we've been here. But, you know, we didn't have a camera rolling, so we can't say whether it was or it wasn't, but we put it down there to see if it happens again. But yeah, obviously the stairs, which is laden full of equipment.
Yeah, so we've got a few cat balls, we've obviously got a REM pod. You can see on the edge there we've got our laser tripwire as well, so if something breaks that beam it's going to make a noise. Yeah, lovely carpets. Was that a picture of Henry VII, and if so, why?
Oh, testing his teacher knowledge there.
We'll come back to you on that one.
If anyone else can confirm whether that's Henry VII, I'll be impressed. But yeah, let's venture up these stairs then. Cat balls may go off while we're walking up.
Will go off as well, because it's, as you can see, but that's not paranormal, that's just us. Sheffield Wednesday, Joe, I think it might be Cromwell.
Yeah.
Answers on the postcard.
Yeah. Oh, cat ball there. Yeah, thinking about it. It will settle down, that, guys. It happened before. It does. Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah,
Cromwell.
Maybe Thomas Cromwell.
Yeah.
Interesting. Cheers, Mike, for your donation. Thanks very much, mate, as ever.
Cheers, thank you. Again, guys, this is what your donations go back into, is doing this. And yeah, listen, thank you to all the channel members that have booked on to the Wallasey Masonic Hall event on the 12th of April. We are waiting, I've had the date confirmed for the public event there. We don't want to announce it before I've got the invoice and I've paid it. That's when we go, it's definitely ours on that date. So we don't want to announce it and it turns out the date wasn't available. once I've got that invoice and it's paid, we will be announcing a public event at Wallasey Masonic Temple on Manor Road, isn't it?
Yeah, it's huge. It's just like twice the size of Clifton as well. So just wait till you see what's inside it. It's a beautiful building, isn't it? And there's so much to see and so many different rooms in there. And even a lovely little cellar as well that's like a foot affair. So interesting. Exactly.
It has got a stair lift, so it is fully accessible as well. So we're looking forward to that one. But yeah, I think this is known as Julie's room. I'm sure it is. And I apologise if anyone can correct me if I've got the name of the girl wrong. The poor girl that was dragged up the stairs. This was the bedroom she was dragged into. Now there was a tap in there then, but if you've watched our episode, you'll know what's behind the door.
It's the boiler.
It's the boiler. So it hasn't made that much noise, to be honest, tonight.
I don't know if that's a new one or...
It's been behaving itself, but we do know that if we get any noises in this corner, we're going to have to... Right on cue. There we go. It heard me say its name. You say, boiler. Hey, hello. Hi, YouTube. I'm the new boiler. But yeah, so when we're in this room, we will have to discount anything that's over in this side of it for that reason.
Yeah, lovely little old TV that Chris kindly donated that he had when he was a teenager. So
bloody Sony, it's posh that. I wouldn't have had that one. That's coloured anyway, mine was black and white. Yeah, throwback to darker times there. But yeah, it's no ghost hiding in there. No. But yeah, so again, we're going to give you the tour, and then I have got the S-box in my pocket. I'll just trigger that. There we go.
There's one of our new bits of kit, our music box. I mean, funnily enough, I set the kit up before and I set that room up, and obviously, you know, it's motion censored that, so it will trigger. So it was playing as I was setting some other bits of kit up. Came into the room where Chris is just behind now, came back out on all three. The cap balls in there were going off the heads and stopping and starting, so
that's good.
Potentially.
And we have got a lock-off camera right behind Adam, with that exact view.
So hopefully, if that does happen again, we are going to capture it on camera.
Yeah.
But it's one of the rare shots as well, isn't it, that you don't see at East Drive, where you've got this doll that's always precariously placed at the top of the stairs, and then it's like something must have pushed it from up here, and no one ever seems to get this shot of the top of the landing. So potentially, if something does come and push it, it's got to move past this camera, hasn't it? So why would you not have this shot, really?
Exactly.
It makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, last time, guys, we tried to cover everywhere. We've actually got, I think, 2 extra night vision cameras.
Yeah.
And we've got enough for those CCTV IR lights to put on every camera now that we do a lock off. So that means with the shot, we don't have to worry about changing lights or anything like that. We can save them for the 4K camera we're going to use to handheld. But I will just point out the music box and the laser wire are both by Poltergear. So, you know, Sean is on Facebook. So head over, have a little look. We know some of you's bought some stuff at the Paracon, but yeah, great bits of kit. And the thing is, we're not sure if the laser wire went off at Hoylake Parade, so we didn't kind of say whether it did or didn't. The camera angle just wasn't clear on it. But there's no other noises in here that could mirror that. So if we hear that tonight, and obviously, you know, we hope that's got to. That's kind of like it's a sensor thing, just like a REM pod. So we could use that for 10 episodes before it goes off. That doesn't mean to say it's a rubbish bit of kit, because how long did we wait before that REM pod went off at Peter Cabanas? And it was like...
that was a fair few years, that, wasn't it?
That's what I mean. So as I say, it's got as much chance of going off as any other kit. And it's all, again, as I always say, it's part of that one big paranormal experiment. The doll's room.
I wonder why it's called that.
I know. Kindly donated by Adam. He didn't need them anymore now. Glass eyes. But yeah, so obviously, when those that, if you haven't watched our Halloween special from 30 East Drive, I mean, we're buzzing. It's either just gone over 10k views or it's just approaching 10,000 views. That to us is just unbelievable, guys. It's it was, the dream was to get 1,000 views on a video, and now we're disappointed if we don't reach 1,000 in the first month. But to get 10,000 on a video, and it's such a long view video as well, being the Halloween special, we are quite proud of that people stuck around for so long to watch it. It's quality, it's great. You got your multi-cameras, we've covered everything we possibly could, just like we're doing tonight. But in this very area is where that white shimmer went across, and that REM pod was on the end of the bed and went off as well. And that, to us, that just corroborated the evidence of what nothing could have caused that shimmer. Of like, you know, it's back gardens at the back of here. You know, I've took some drone footage, and I will get some more before we finish, to show like the layout of it, so you can see. I've even, like, the footage is even showing cars coming down the road, so you can see the angle of the headlights.
Cheers, Paul. Thanks very much, mate. It's a very generous donation there. Much appreciated.
Oh, Paul, thank you very much. Cheers, mate. Thank you. But yeah, so we're excited to see what that lock-off picks up, and we've put a few little bits of extra kit in, because, you know, why not? We wanted to, you know, again, it just shows when you're not in the room what could possibly happen, and we're going to go about it the same way tonight. We're going to treat it like this is our home. We're going to sit down, we're going to have a cuppa, we're going to relax.
Keep your pants on though, mate. Yeah.
I will this time, yeah. Got a bit too comfortable last time, yeah. Got me string vest and everything. But yeah, I think now we've done the tour, should we...
We'll go with an S-Box, but let's throw it out there and try and make it as interactive as we can. So where do you want us to start the S-Box, guys? Obviously, you've seen the place, and we will obviously walk through with it as well, but where S-Box. Would you like us to start? So you want us to start upstairs, downstairs, any particular room? Back in the kitchen, the living room? Obviously, we can't go near the coal shed because the signal's going to drop, but we've got up here on the landing, on the stairs, any of the bedrooms. More than happy to throw it out there and see where you want us to go first. So we got one for the living room, one for the landing, one for where we are now. We've had to fight amongst yourselves here. Another one for the landing. Let's just wait for one or two more, and then we'll make a executive decision. Another one for the landing. We're creeping towards the landing then.
I mean, it's a chance to get a shot at the back of this mega hoodie.
Landing, living room, where you are now. So I think we'll go for it. I think we're gonna. It's a bit of a different sort of investigation, so we have banging it up anyway, wouldn't we, with lights on? So
yeah, exactly. We'd have to put a light on for you to watch it and see anything. But okay. Right, okay, so there are any spirits here with us. I'm going to put a device on to radio. It'll allow us to hear your voice.
As usual, guys, if you hear anything, drop it in the comments below.
Are there any male spirits here? That was strange. I know that said Adam.
Come on.
The male spirit who we spoke with last time. Are you here? I don't think that was him doing the act. Adam sings like that in the car. Are there any children here? walk you in here then. Maybe you're in here. I'll just point out, I fully charged this and it's just gone down. It's on 3 bars already. It went down to 2 and it's just gone back up to 3. We've already had we've had batteries that have been showing us that there's 1 bar, and I put them on charge and it's come up and said it's got 90% in it. So, I mean, this is what happened last time, guys. If you believe in spirit draining batteries. Are there any spirits here who want to make themselves known in another way by lighting something up? Yeah, darkness. Something like that, yeah? Something about darkness. What is it about the darkness? I'm gonna say that was just me jeans moving on my leg, guys, but it did feel like they went tighter around just below my knee.
It's probably that burger, mate. Evening, Doc.
Hi, Doc, you okay? Maybe we'll move through to another bedroom. Are you connected to one of these dolls? That sounds like it said die.
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 It was something short, wasn't it?
Yeah. Very, very. Funny enough, what I would say on that voice, guys, is that gruff, if anyone heard that, die. That is the same gruff voice when I did the Estes and I sat in this exact place holding the Estes. That old gruffly man that kept coming through and swearing. Had to use my bleep machine, he was that bad. But that's really strange that we walk back here and this corner seems to have something about it. Is that same old man here again? Do you like us being here?
Even Sue.
Sound like you said murder. Is that what happened around here?
That's external. It's next door, I think, that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so our audio may pick that up, guys. Over that, we both heard like a bang. We have locked the front door, so we know there's nobody else in here. But you did lock the front door, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Yes,
you know.
dear. Minatory, yes.
No, it's just, we did, funnily enough, before we didn't have anything
That was
filming.
quite interesting.
Yeah, it's just reminded me that we were both stood in the kitchen and we heard what sounded like the front door handle going down, and it makes like a sticky plastic like noise when you open it, and it made that noise, and we both looked to see what it was, and the door was shut. I went to the door and checked it. It was shut, and I opened it, and there was nobody out there. So we shut it over again. Did the same thing. You lift the handle. It's one of them where you shut it, you lift the handle, and the locks go in. But we both audibly heard the door open, but it didn't open.
Strange.
Yeah. But there's never a bloody camera running when these things happen. Is there anything else you want to say before we turn this off? Factory. Either that or factory. I might be a little bit portly, but I'm not a creep. Calm. We need the camera on his phone. I'm not even going to tell you what he's just done behind the camera. Okay, I'm going to turn this off now, but we will be putting it on a bit later.
There's a few people just saying, "Oh, loving the hoodie. The case is real." It is indeed.
It is indeed.
If you've been on one of our events, you know indeed it is real.
Set off in clear blue skies, and it's now, you can hear the wind out the back, and it's grey clouds, and yeah, even the sat nav went dark at one point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, did anybody hear anything that we've missed there, or?
Krista said, heard the girl say get out. Lisa, I heard get out. Doc sounded like it said bye love just before he turned the S-box off. Interesting, but yeah, if you haven't already, guys, make sure you've give it one of them, and you've shared it out if you can. Much appreciated as ever. We've got some extra little bits as well for you channel members coming very soon. We've got some very special videos from here as well that we're just going to keep for channel members only as well. So it's a very special thank you for all your support. So yeah, keep a lookout for them.
Yeah, exactly. Might be good, might not be, but you're getting it anyway. Top quality content. But no, I mean, to be fair, our next episode, guys, it's going to be on the channel is Chirk Mill, and it's going to be on Friday the 21st of February. There are 3 members extras, which is unseen footage. So what I'm going to do going forward for you channel members, rather than just give you an extended episode, because these big episodes now are going to be 2.5 hours, and then in between that, we're either going to have sod all like we had in November and January, which we do truly appreciate your patience on that. We just haven't had time to get out and film anything. We want to do some single camera ones like Rake Lane and St Hilary's. They worked really well. That's what we want to do, but again, Mother Nature needs to play the game on it. So we do truly appreciate your patience, but your reward as a channel member for that is 3 videos of unseen footage that is not included in the released episode. So it's not just rubbish either. It's just it's good stuff, and it's like we're just going to utilize all this footage that we do because there's so much of it and we throw a lot of it away. So as I'm editing now, I'm going to create some extra special bonus episodes for you guys. So we do thank you for your continued support. Yeah, it's now should we go back downstairs and maybe do something down there? Do you want me to take that? Yeah, go on. You've had enough of looking at me. There he is. Okay. Hey. Oh, come on. What's that? 39, 38, 37. That's 4 times I've kicked that cat ball, honestly. Right, and again, obviously you're going to hear all this go off, but it's just... Paul said he's getting a man called Harold who passed away in his 60s, and he's friendly, but he's just very lonely. You can come and say hello now, can't he?
So, well, onto the infamous living room. It's probably one of the only living rooms where if you put the actual still up as a picture, I think pretty much 95% of the people will go, that's East Driver.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's just sort of how infamous this small little space is. Yeah, obviously you've got all the pictures and things on the sides there from the previous owners and some of the families and things, but it's yeah, it's mad to just remember coming here, Joe, for the first time, and when we walked through here, how quiet it was, and just how, like, I described it as like going to my nan's house back in the day, because I mean, obviously with all the kind of dated decor and the carpet and things, but it's just, yeah, it's, I don't know, it just feels a little bit different this time. I don't know, purely because of all the stuff that we got last time here, maybe I'm just a bit, oh, you know, it's going to be really, really good, and I don't want to, you know, over egg the pudding, so to speak, and be like, yeah, this is going to be the best one ever.
Yeah.
But
I mean, last time we still had another hour and a half to wait until it went dark.
Yeah. But I don't know, maybe we'll sit down in the living room and do a bit of talk or something like that.
Do you want to sit on the sofa then?
Yeah, can do. And I'll tell you what I'll do, because I'll get my old one that's been off all day. I only charged it for these such special occasions. And
out of interest, guys, is that enough light for you all? We're trying to like create some ambiance.
I probably look a lot better as well in the dark.
I just think there's another light at the end of the kitchen, isn't there? This end, is there?
Yeah.
There we go. There'll be a little bit more. It's romantic.
Yeah, it's what we do on a Saturday night. Right, let's get this going. We've got 7 million updates on it. Well,
Is the signal okay as well, guys? I say hopefully it's been fine, because you know, we have got Wi-Fi this time.
okay, so if there is anybody in this room with us or in this house that does want to come and talk to us, there's a device just next to me that you can choose a word and we can try and have a conversation. Or there's several devices in and around the house that you can interact with that light up and make noise. So maybe you could come forward and tell us who you are or something about yourself. We don't mean any harm or any disrespect, but we're going to be here for the night, exploring the building and trying to communicate with you. Hurt. Okay. Did somebody hurt you? Or are you somebody who hurt somebody else? So we don't mean any harm or any disrespect, but we're here to try and communicate and talk to you, to prove to people that you are here. We must have a lot of people that come into this building and try and do the same.
Religious.
Religious.
Oh, what's it leaned up against?
Leaned up against the Holy Bible, as you can see, guys. Interesting, the second word, religious. And hurt. And I mean, again, if you want to go down the, you know, the Black Monk of Pontefract, if 2 words there, the religious person, the hurt people. So is this somebody who was religious, or potentially is this somebody just looking around the room and seeing religious artifacts? Maybe you can try and touch one of them, or push one of them, or move them.
Sue said, makes a nice change seeing the house in normal vision instead of night vision. Crime. So hurt, religious, crime.
Following a bit of a narrative already, like.
Yeah. That's why we wanted to leave the lights on, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, obviously our episodes are going to be night vision anyway, so you're going to see it in the dead of night, but it is nice to see it in the day and see it for what it is. And you know how we film with the multiple cameras, you're going to see pretty much every nook or nook and cranny, as you would say.
Steve Robbo said, it's nice to see Adam doing an investigation on the same day Everton win.
It's been, yeah, obviously coming here and again, the Mighty Blues winning as well. It's it's been actually a very good day. First time I've smiled in a long time, I've got to say, yeah. It's, yeah. Maybe you can give us your name, or maybe the name of somebody who lived here. Fort.
Hi, Al. Hope you're okay. And to anybody else, we haven't called your name out to him. I say, unfortunately, sometimes the chat doesn't throw everyone's comment up as well, so we do apologise if your comment isn't getting acknowledged. We're not doing it on purpose. It's just not flashing up on the screen, guys.
If there's anything you want to ask as well, we'll do it. It's sometimes you can get a little bit repetitive asking sort of the same questions with this and calling out and things, but if there's anything specific anyone wants me to ask or say, then drop it in the comments below.
Yeah, put your comments in, guys. Put your questions in, and I will ask them for you.
Mm-hmm. So there's a number of devices in and around the house that you can... Nanny.
Nan, as in your nan.
Mm. Are there any children here? Got lots of toys that light up and play music.
Sue said to ask if we can help them in any way. So yeah, if there are any spirits that are looking for some help, money.
Bang on cue, yeah.
So if we can help them in any way, money.
To get you, that's it, Sue. You need to get your donations in. I'm only joking, by the way, before people start saying.
Even in the spirit world, they're still on the take. Sorry, I think it was Lisa that just said ask, because Paul's just mentioned Harold. So, Harold, are you here? We've come to keep you company for the night. Abandoned. Well, he did say he felt lonely. Paul said. So that's pretty spot on. Did you feel abandoned by your family? We'd love to chat to you tonight. Come and take a seat in the rocking chair or next to Adam on the sofa. Maybe you could tell us what happened to you, Harold.
So it does take a while, doesn't it, to sort of warm up, so to speak.
Yeah.
Again, find. I want us to come find you. Maybe you could light something up or make a noise or go near some of the equipment that we've got out. There's none of it's done anything yet. So maybe you can trigger something by walking round, moving past it, touching it.
Scared.
Okay.
Scared? Well, don't be. Someone else has just said, ask, so whose house is this? Yeah. Oh, Emma. Yeah. Whose house is this? Yeah, Sue said, what does it feel like in here? It's comfortable, isn't it? It's like, but maybe it's just because we do this all the time in haunted places or supposedly haunted places.
You think of where we've been previously, it's actually quite a nice change, isn't it? It's just like sitting in your house, really. I think obviously the first time coming here, mess. The first time coming here was very, very different and very surreal. But I think I'm much more accustomed to sort of the layout and how it is now. It's
Gary just said, play a note on the piano. So one of us to play a note on the piano, Gary, or Harold.
Channel.
Haunted Scouse.
Channel, yeah, Haunted Scouse. It's boss.
Tell him, make sure Sophie Subscribe comes out next.
Yeah, just, tell everyone, Harold, to hit the subscribe button, and it's 100% free now and forever. Harold, so Gary's here. Okay, Harold, did you ever play the piano? Maybe you could play a note for us now. We'd love to hear you play. We'll have a sing-song. Imagine that piano went off now, mate.
No, and I'll look at we'll play a tune that YouTube will then hit for copyright and we won't be able to have the video. It is, it's me ultimate. I don't think, I go in and see one, we lift the lid and, if it happens, it happens. Age.
How old were you, Harold? Oh, God. I do apologise, guys. Coughing. And I've got a microphone clipped to me. What was that?
It sounded like a tap on the window.
River.
It sounded behind there.
Very much doubt the audio would have picked that up, guys, but it sounded like there was a tap somewhere out here. Can you do that again, please?
Chase.
What did it say? Chase?
Chase. Either watching the chase or...
Lisa said, wondered if it was a tap on the piano, it just didn't have enough strength to press the key down.
Potentially.
Violate.
All right. To calm yourself down there.
Chase and violate. Christ.
It's two words again that you sort of put to the building, wouldn't you? Can you maybe give us your name? Who we're communicating with?
Fall.
Fall. Okay.
Where did this happen?
think maybe maybe if you pick the spirit talker up, we'll move through to the kitchen.
Yeah.
Because obviously, even though we'll see. Yeah, I shall meet you in a second.
Yeah. Some really good stuff here, isn't there? Obviously, again, if you watch the Halloween episode, this was the set of keys that Chris put on the stairs at the time, and you know, once we put it on there, the REM pod started going off, really activating for things. Nora. Okay, what name?
Well, can I just ask you to grab that and come with me upstairs?
Proposition
That's
there,
a proposition.
guys. The live might be ending now.
But there's a reason, and I hope I've remembered this correctly.
Johnson.
Oh, that's the REM pod.
I mean, I will say, sorry, let me just get that up.
When he
Getting a
catches
name
up,
straight away and then a surname as well.
Nora Johnson.
Again, ignore that REM pod because it's just us walking up the stairs.
I've probably got it completely wrong.
Hello. Oh, hang on, let's get off her. Hello, this is Nora. She's been donated in a something house and scratched door. Please respect. So where was that one?
Here.
Yeah, so that's me. So that one's
Nora.
Bobby.
Bobby.
We have names now, aren't we?
I don't think we got a Bobby, have we?
No.
But I'm just wondering if this is Nora, and I mean this in total respect, guys. You know. Oh, that one's drunk. So Nora, let's make a bit more of a feature of you then. And I'm sorry, Susie, I will sit you back up. There you go. Oh Christ, I'm sure Susie's eyes moved then.
Forgive my sins.
Forgive my sins.
So I'm curious if we just leave that by Nora for a minute. And let's see if has anyone got any questions for Nora, because that just to get that name.
I didn't read that, so I wouldn't even have known. But Nora Johnson as well, just sort of straight away after.
Yeah. I mean, this is the room where Paul was saying about Harold as well, so.
It's just random. You haven't got a SIM card in, so sort it out. We'll
it's either that or Nora just farted. Leave.
Okay.
Why do you want us to leave?
Maybe you can set one of the devices off. Maybe one that's on the table or on the chair in front of you.
If you are attached to or connected to Nora, can you move her?
Can't breathe.
Can't breathe. And yet we're back in the room where Paul said he was picking up Harold, who had a heart condition. And kind of like if something like that happened, you'd be...
Jay said, Chris, how come your shoes are under the table? Good spot, Jay.
I don't even have to ask which Jay that is, do I? Hello, mate, you okay? Hi, Steph, if you're watching as well. Just give me a little slap for me. Thank you. It's allowed now, you're married. Not my size, I hope. No, looks about your size, that mate.
We'll see later, maybe.
Another members extra video coming soon.
Uncle.
Uncle. Okay, means a family home.
If you are somewhere here, can you maybe make a noise or light something up or do something to let us know?
It's good though, getting that name. And this is the whole, as you guys know, follow the narrative as much as you know, even when we're filming later on, we'll have it planned what we're going to do.
Holy.
Holy, so we're back on the religious side of things as well. So there's a lot of angst and a lot of religion here.
Also a lot of religious crosses and things, isn't
Yeah.
there, and stuff.
I've noticed a new edition hanging up downstairs. Is it rosary beads and the black beads with the cross on?
The ground.
The ground. Okay.
Steve, can you ask how they passed?
How did you pass over? How did you die? Maybe you can tell us the part of your body that was affected. Again, please don't be afraid of us. We're just here to... Warm. I was going to climb in the wardrobes when you came back in, I wasn't here. But then he'd have probably just locked the wardrobe. Yeah.
Guilty.
Is that a feeling of guilt? Are you feeling guilty for something? Or were you found guilty for something? Maybe you can tell us how old you were? Anna. We haven't got an Anna doll, have we?
I don't think so. I mean, there's obviously a lot of dolls in here as well, but I don't think they've got names.
I think we'll continue downstairs where we were gonna go. And yeah, I think Nora's got a new seat for the night there because maybe we've been put onto something. And for anyone watching who's interested, the laser grid at the top of the stairs is what we purchased from Poltergear.
Wouldn't it be great if all that happened on the episode that we're going to film?
Oh God, yeah.
Watching.
Watching. Well, I hope you are.
Maybe you can do what we've just done and set all that equipment off.
Because we're going to have to finish soon.
Just about to hit an
The
hour.
land.
Yeah, the land. I mean, that's one of the things we've said. The ground, the land. You know, it's one for potentially tabs when you know we know you've got loads of spare time. We truly appreciate any research you do. We'd be curious what you can find out because it's like we've gone into a rabbit hole with Bidston Hill, and we are going to be filming something there, based on facts rather than on hearsay and stories. But it's similar with here. It's how far back can we find data for this area that may corroborate some of the stories and may kind of knock back a few others. And that's the thing, as a paranormal, we're investigating. Raymond. We're investigating, so you want to try to make sense of the places. But yeah, I think that might be a good place to stop this, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you, here we go, I'll spin it round this way. There
Hey.
we are. Hey. So yeah, it's we're gonna bring this to an end, guys, because
Busy ahead.
Yeah.
We've actually filmed something for the channel now because we are getting a bit scarce and we've got a lot of time, but there's a lot of stuff that we want to do as well, isn't it?
yeah,
So,
exactly. We've got a plan of action this time. We don't have to have this big razzmatazz episode because we've done that with the Halloween one. So we're going to do things slightly differently tonight, which will make it stand out and make it different to the Halloween one, where it was formulated. It was what we do, just going through it. We want to make this one a little bit different, so we've got a few ideas. The lock-off cameras are there because we want to be able to cover all angles if something happens, just like we did last time.
For a fact, the minute we switch you guys off, that's when all the equipment's going to start going off. But it's one of those things. Obviously, nothing has actually gone off here, but it's been an interesting start, and we're going to be here all night. Fingers crossed it does pick up, but we'll keep you posted and keep you updated. But thanks very much for joining us on a Saturday night as well, of all nights, and hopefully it was a nice surprise for you, and hopefully you've enjoyed at least seeing East Drive and investigating it with us.
Yeah, I'm going to go and lock Adam in the coal shed, and I'm going to turn this round for the last shot, because otherwise all you get is one of us poking around trying to I'm dragging him with me now. He's got the battery in his pocket. But yeah, we'll leave you with that shot that we started on. Yeah. So yeah, listen, everyone, thank you so much for the kind donations as well. And yeah, watch this space for announcements about that Wallasey Masonic Hall event as well. And we are working on something else for potentially November as well, for an event. But yeah, so we'll leave you with that for you guys. Thanks very much, and we will see you all very soon.
See you later.